one of these days.
Hello and welcome back
To the Daft Hunks.
back again.
Another episode, y'all. I'm Ashton.
I'm Tucker.
We're here today to talk about fireworks.
Fireworks, how to man them.
What are we listening to here?
I want to start a religion with you.
By the band Fireworks.
Fireworks, yeah. So we thought this worked on multiple levels.
Yeah. For one,
Fireworks.
Fireworks, the new MJ Lenderman album, is called Manning Fireworks.
We had to really try hard not to play Animal Collective Fireworks.
Yes. Yeah, 100%.
One of our favorite songs.
But then the song title's also fitting.
Yeah, because it seems like MJ he's got more than just music. I think he
has this little thing called aura
Yes,
that the kids have been talking about.
And I feel that I want to start a religion with MJ.
What did you call him pre-pod? Indie Rock's up-and-coming cult leader?
Yeah. He's got that potential.
He does.
There's poet laureate.
Yeah, poet laureate. We'll get into all of that.
Leader.
But recently, the MJ Lenderman hype train has hit Mach speed towards my Twitter feed.
That's a beautiful sentence.
Thank you. But the MJ Lenderman hype is at new levels.
Yeah.
Unprecedented levels. And
like, yet again, you were there like 4 years early.
And I'm going to go with You Are Every Girl to Me. Is the song on here off of Boat Songs.
Yeah.
I've been listening to Wednesday for a while.
At first you were like, I don't fuck with the hype.
Yeah.
It's too much hype.
Honestly,
I
was listening to MJ Lenderman in the Someone Let the Grill Out of the Rain era. Someone get the grill out of the rain. I was listening to MJ Lenderman before he said that line about Jordans. I bought fake Jordans. They weren't even shoes.
Wow.
No.
Yeah.
But I was there.
Yeah, honestly, I was more of a Wednesday head at the end of the day.
But I knew.
But I was tapped into MJ, had him on my 2022 top songs.
Yeah.
With his great song "You Are Every Girl to Me," on which he sings. On that one, he sings, "Jackass is funny, like the world is round," because Jackass just is funny.
Yeah.
Like undeniable.
Yeah.
But yeah, the hype train is rolling, and today this episode is titled "Trying to Get MJ Lenderman."
Yeah. Because I think I'm like still a little on the fence. Like
you might hate him.
I might hate him.
Might hate him and everything he stands for.
Just pure jealousy. First of all, I mean, big shouts to Asheville. Prayers up to Asheville.
Yeah, I was gonna say actually.
Yeah.
I'll throw some links in the description if you want to help out in Asheville.
Yeah.
MJ Lenderman's from Asheville.
Yeah, Wednesday, and I was gonna say Indigo D'Souza.
It's a great town.
Who I think he plays in her band and stuff.
She put out a new EP as well. I would like to touch on that while we're here as well.
I'm not listening to it.
It's very interesting. It's very interesting.
We can throw it on. That's what I've heard.
But yeah, I'm gonna try and convince Tucker to get MJ Lenderman to join the cult, and then I'm also like, I still need a little convincing.
Reel off some of the headlines.
Yeah, here's some recent MJ Lenderman headlines. Interview Magazine: How MJ Lenderman became the poet laureate of indie rock.
High praise.
The Atlantic: What's the appeal of indie rock's new golden boy? New York Times: Meet MJ Lenderman, Southern rock's tragicomic poet.
Tragicomic.
And once again, New York Times: The timely dudology of MJ Lenderman.
I don't know about that headline, but
that one makes a less sense than the others.
Yeah.
Well, he does. The in-demand sideman and Wednesday guitarist sharpens his tragicomic musical portraiture on a new solo album.
They use tragicomic too.
In both New York Times articles, they dropped tragicomic.
I've always said that about him.
Been so tapped in. I'm like, he's just like a tragicomic poet, kind of like
a portraiture.
It's just so funny because the biggest like tag for his album on like whatever website, like Last FM or whatever, is like beer rock.
Boat rock.
Yeah, it's like he makes boat songs famously. But I guess the reason this album has gotten more people more excited is he did take a step towards sincerity on this one. Is kind of what people have been saying, and I do agree. People have been saying, and I do agree.
A step.
It's a step. Like there's still he still sings about Lightning McQueen hitting Rudolph with a red-nosed reindeer on this album.
Yeah.
He's not that like down to earth. But it's definitely more serious tones on this thing.
Maybe that's why I struggled a few times, like just throwing it on. Like, I'm like, this is too silly. Like, it's like, and that pains me to say because I like silly things. Like, I like I don't know.
I got
I was
you.
comparing it to like Pavement or something.
Yeah, I mean the biggest comparison points has got to be like 90s indie rock.
Yeah.
Pavement,
GBV
maybe. For sure. But then there's also like my boy Bill Callahan. Lots of that on here, which we'll get into. But
one article compared him to Neil Young.
Yeah, there's been a lot of Neil Young comparisons.
Saying he's the new Neil Young.
Yeah.
But I'm excited. I want to go deeper on these lyrics and learn more about MJ and be converted.
Exactly. Yeah, we're gonna dive into this album. I think like it's suited for a lyrical breakdown. We'll obviously talk about the musical aspects as well. But like I want to break down some of these lyrics.
Yeah.
Like what is a himbo dome?
Yeah.
Stay tuned. That's
I hope we get into that.
We're gonna. Trust me.
Sorry, I was just checking my wristwatch.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah. You got a pocket knife on that thing?
Yeah.
Oh, sick, dude. Say I liked your bit before the show of if you replace MJ Lenderman with the Dare in each of these articles.
The timely
dudology of the Dare. How the Dare became the poet laureate of indie rock.
Honestly interesting. The rise of these two guys.
Yeah, blowing up at the same time is very interesting. I do think MJ Lenderman is a sign of the indie rock is kind of sparse as a genre right now.
You think?
There's not a lot of like
in the mainstream
the mainstream indie sphere.
In my day-to-day it feels like
it's everywhere.
There's only indie bands.
Yeah, no, I agree with you to that degree, but I think the biggest albums of this year have been electropop, honestly. And if we take a listen to this new Indigo de Souza EP, who she's been putting out some of my favorite indie rock albums the last 5 years. Listen to what this song sounds like.
Show me.
She's not making indie rock anymore either. No one wants to anymore.
Yeah.
But this slaps. Like, I'm not saying it doesn't bang. This is fantasy.
Sick.
I was listening to this, I'm like, what? What is going on?
Yeah. It's like some hyper pop shit.
Yeah.
Into me. She's got range. Wow.
Yeah. But this whole EP kind of has this vibe.
Frost Children song.
Yeah, literally.
Same person made Take Off Your Pants.
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy.
But yeah.
Cool stuff.
But yeah, I listened to that and I was like, no one wants to make indie rock anymore. Like,
it seems like nobody wants to
make an indie rock album
these days.
That's so true.
That's why MJ Lenderman is blowing up.
He's sticking to his guns of like southern, like there's a twang on these songs. Like,
oh yeah,
this is Asheville rock.
Yeah, and he's not deviating from. He's someone who I've been reading articles kind of all day. That's kind of all I've been doing is reading MJ Lenderman articles.
Yeah.
Someone who's born and raised in Asheville, doesn't plan on leaving.
That's crazy.
He doesn't like the big city.
Yeah.
There's a line on Bark at the Moon. We'll get to it. He says, "Don't move to New York. You'll change the clothes you wear."
Yeah. I mean, like Waxahachie.
Yeah, she's great too. She
lives in like Kansas City, I believe, or something. I'm pretty
has collaborated with MJ Lenderman. Pretty sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. But no, there's a like real American music crossing through.
It's beautiful.
To the coastal elites.
Not to mention Bill Callahan again, but
that's true.
America.
I never served my country.
Oh yeah.
That's really all I had to say on it.
I watched MJ Lenderman.
I watched
MJ
Lenderman in Australia. Oh, America.
Yeah, in this article, they're talking about like his combination of. They're talking about his tragicomedy, if you will. The combination of humor and poignancy. The writer of this article says John Prine was a master of it.
Yeah.
It's a trick few songwriters can pull off. Lenderman can. And here's a quote from MJ. I tend to like that in the stuff that I consume, he said, listing some creative touchstones. Larry Brown. I've read most of his books. Harry Crews. Certain filmmakers like Todd Solondz, the Coen brothers. I love David Berman's songwriting, famously of Silver Jews. Mm-hmm. Will Oldham, Bill Callahan too. His lyrics are super airtight. I've been obsessed with 37 Push-Ups. It's an old Smog song.
You know that song?
I do, and it's a classic.
I think you showed me that.
Old school Smog song. It's so weird.
I love that title.
37 Push-Ups. Here it is.
I've been obsessed.
Obsessed with this one. And Push-Ups.
Wow. There's a twang to this too.
It just like twanged at the utmost. And that isn't even super emblematic of what Smog sounds like, honestly.
No, that's
His songs are a little more like full than that, honestly. But that is my biggest recommendation.
Yeah.
I feel like if you like MJ Lenderman,
check out Smog.
Check out Smog and check out Silver Juice.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like the
Definitely.
big two touch.
And then maybe
touch
like
for me.
Pavement GBV.
But while you're there.
Probably know that.
Yeah, while you're there. You want to get into manning fireworks?
Yeah.
Though? You want to go?
Actually,
man
I was
some?
just gonna do one more shout out.
Give us one more. It was MJ and Shaq.
Yeah, MJ and Shaq
on the Tonight Show.
Yeah, I just want to shout that person out.
Yeah, here it was. Their Instagram is Kerrigan.
Kerrigan.
It's a band.
It's a band.
Shout out.
Shout out Kerrigan.
It was a picture of MJ Lenderman and Shaq, and they said that's the biblically accurate MJ and Shaq. Yeah.
So just great DM, great bit.
Yes.
Thank you for that.
Let's man some fireworks.
One of these days, you'll kill a man.
Yeah, title track.
Let's just jump right into the title track. You know.
Birds against a heavy wind that wins in the end. One of these days, with shorts full of sand. One of these days, you'll kill a man.
Oh yeah. Just the slow country vibes. Definitely, John Prine makes sense based on this start.
Some have purpose.
It's pretty timeless sounding.
You have sneaking backstage to hound the girls in the
You have sneaking backstage to hound the girls in the circus. We can pause and do some breaking down. Even this first line.
We did two stanzas.
Let's get into this. Birds against a heavy wind that wins in the end.
Yeah.
I love that. It's like you're fighting against something that you just know.
Yeah.
You're not gonna win.
Oh yeah.
It's like
you don't stand a chance.
And also the fact that his band is
The Wind.
MJ Lenderman and the Wind. So he gives them a shout out
That's
on line
pretty
one.
funny. That's like, yeah, that's a great name.
It's just a great name.
Like
for a band.
Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, just like that.
Yeah, exactly.
The Wind.
The Wind.
It's beautiful.
One of these days, with shorts full of sand, one of these days you'll kill a man for asking a question you don't understand.
We've all been there where you're wearing like I got like a swimsuit that's full of sand.
Full of sand, like
that's funny.
Yeah, and then you get some have passion, some have purpose. You have sneaking backstage to hound the girls in the circus.
Yeah, sounds fun.
Just a visceral
that's what you got.
description.
Yeah,
like you have sneaking backstage to hound the girls in the circus.
Yeah.
The rest of us I mean, not us, but some people have passion and purpose in life. But you just.
But look, there's something beautiful about that.
But you just go backstage
that's what
and
you live for.
That's what you live for.
Also, he doesn't look that southern. Like he just looks like
not
a
at all.
normal
He looks like such like a dude.
hipster.
in a
Public place. What instrument is that even? Just like
I think it's a violin. I think.
Yeah, it rips.
And one of these days, it will all end.
I like this one.
No, it's a vibe.
It's pretty beautiful.
It's just like a unique palette, even of sounds.
But it truly, you could tell me this was like a Neil Young backing track. Like,
yeah, 100%.
like the instrumental. It's beautiful.
You've been betting on horses.
Yep.
I like this. These next lines just like mentions animals a bunch. Been high on the hog and the dogs seem to hate ya.
Once was
a baby.
I like this line.
and now a jerk.
Yes, sir.
So real, so real.
You once was a baby and now a hunk.
Once a perfect little baby, he's now a jerk.
I love the word jerk in a song.
Yeah, I do too.
A jerk.
And I didn't realize you kind of put me on.
The
He
meaning.
literally means manning. Like
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
Like using fireworks.
No, like you're manning them. Like you're in charge.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
And that's your whole thing.
It really is. I mean,
Every time we're at a
I'll
firework
cut some videos
function,
of us shooting some fireworks.
But this
off.
like. If this this album to me is so like a cookout.
Oh yeah.
In like by a lake in July. Like this should have come out if this came out 2 months earlier.
My God. Yeah, the 4th of July vibes,
Yeah, exactly.
the manic
Like,
fireworks.
just like I can taste the hot dogs, you know.
You once were a baby who's now a jerk.
Yeah.
Standing close to the pyre, manning fireworks.
Yeah.
Like that's like it's just an incredibly relatable line right off the bat.
But it's like, you know, these people in Brooklyn that like this, like I don't know if they realize like how earnest I feel like he's being so
100%
like,
real.
Yeah, it's not like ironic.
No, he's
in
like,
my opinion.
I really don't think so at all.
Yeah.
He's speaking true to the heart.
How much I respect.
Yeah, I mean, I read another article that was like on his self-titled. He like spent so much time on it, like trying to write songs about like serious things and like trying to like think of the most sad things that have happened to him in his life and write songs about them.
Yeah.
And then after that album, he kind of realized like you can kind of just write songs about anything.
You can't force it.
Yeah, you can just make it have a feeling, even if it's not like the most important thing in the world.
Someone Get the Grill Out of the Rain is like one of the saddest songs
It's
of
like
all
such
time.
Someone get.
He's definitely on his own shit. Like
There's no one doing it like MJ right now. That's what I'm saying.
So that's good for him.
You want to go to Joker Lips? shout out that new Joker
yeah.
movie.
Part deux.
It's a great album cover. Definitely Guided by Voices coded. I feel like when I look at that.
Just like weird Photoshop.
Yeah, I think it's like an oil painting, honestly.
Yeah, it's kind of
looks
beautiful
like to me.
With like a flame.
It's really pretty.
Someone drinking a beer and a cig.
Do you want to tag yourself? Which one?
I kind of want to be the one in the middle.
Yeah,
But
I kind of want to be him too.
Yeah, you can have.
But no, honestly, that's all you. I'll crush a beer on the right.
Yeah, I think that's you. Shirtless.
All shirtless, crushing a beer. And then
the crazy guy with the glasses on the left.
Yeah, and then that's our producer, Jack Antonoff. So
I don't know why the guy in the middle looks like Jacob Rubeck to me.
So deep. So deep.
Someone might know.
Here's Joker Lips. I sense twang.
Like
Coward cutting Joker lips.
Howard cutting Joker Lips.
that makes sense.
Awesome two sentence verse.
It's just like a making a Joker mask.
Making a like Howard cutting Joker lips into a Joker mask into a rubber mask. Please don't ask how I'm doing.
Yeah. Okay,
I'm unhinged right now. That's what it means.
Well then, draining cum.
Then we got draining cum from hotel showers, hoping for the hours to pass.
Sorry, we
a
can
little
only
faster.
do two sentences and then it's too much.
Those
to
two back to back are crazy. Like I feel like Joker right now.
Yeah.
Don't ask how I'm doing. I'm just
Draining
busting nuts in hotels.
Yeah, it's heavy. It's not a great worldview. It's not a great spot
Not a
to
great
be.
vibe. This one gives me like he's on tour, not
doing too great.
Not doing too great on tour. Yeah. Draining cum from hotel showers.
That's deep. Yeah.
Shout out to my freshman year dorm. They had to give us a speech to stop nutting in the showers.
Wow.
Yeah, we clogged the pipes on floor 2.
Okay.
As a team, yeah. It was
Shout
a
out.
team effort. It was I wasn't doing it by myself, bro.
Shout out Saltburn.
Shout out Saltburn. Here's Joker Lips. This next verse is great too.
I need a beer.
Yeah, should we crack some?
Yeah.
I got coffee.
Please don't laugh, only half of what I said was
a joke.
Mm.
That's MJ Lenderman in a sentence right there.
every Catholic knows
Yeah.
Could have been Pope. Please don't laugh.
Yep.
Only half of what I said was a joke. I love that it's like,
So specific.
why am I not? If
Hey.
half of it was a joke, can I laugh at that half?
Yeah.
Or-
Hey, where are my Catholics at?
yeah.
Like, who could have been the Pope?
Oh, I love this.
Kahlua shooter, DUI. scooter.
Kahlua shooter, DUI scooter. This morning wants to kill me. I'm not gonna lie. I woke up and this song was hitting.
Yeah.
Kind of skipped out on all my responsibilities this morning
That
and
makes
slept
sense.
until 1. Felt like the morning was trying to kill me. I'm not gonna lie. But I love my TV.
was like, could this be on the country charts? Like it's the classic like Beyonce-ish.
Yeah, I don't really know. I don't know. I guess it's indie rock at the end. Like we'll get into the middle track list.
It's just so twangy.
It's these first 3 tracks are really twangy,
Yeah.
and he kind of rips it later in the album.
Yeah.
But yeah, these are country songs through and through.
Basically.
Like,
But he doesn't really have an accent, I guess.
he has a very specific voice.
Yeah.
MJ Lenderman, when I sing along to his songs, it feels like I'm singing perfectly.
Yeah.
See you need me.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Thank you. Yeah.
Pretty good.
I feel like we didn't give enough of a shout out to Kahlua Shooter, DUI Scooter.
Yeah.
Like that's
With a rolling start on the hill.
because this morning's trying to kill me.
So you're just riding your scooter up the hill.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's like you're coming home late one night.
Yeah.
Like on the scooter, drunk as shit.
Scooter up the hill is brutal.
Yeah.
With no electric.
Yeah. And just
Yeah.
coming home late.
Yeah.
You see the sunrise, drunk as fuck. This morning, like this, it feels like the sunlight is trying to kill you. Like, just feels so
my
shitty.
TV.
I love that. Honestly, that when he talks about TV, it's like maybe he's from the Midwest. Actually, that's kind of the vibe I get.
Sure, a little bit.
He almost gives off, like
I mean, I don't know NC. I don't know the South well.
I don't either. But to me,
your sister lives there.
yeah, she doesn't really embody MJ Lenderman
No.
in any way.
It just reminds me of Satellite of Love, the Lou Reed song. I love to watch things on TV.
I like to watch things on TV.
That's why the Brooklyn kids love it.
Yeah. If I wrote this song, it would be, I love my YouTube, my TikTok.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Gang, gang, gang. Sorry.
Go to Rudolph.
You want to go to Rudolph? This one has a funny first verse on here.
Yeah.
I like those drums. He picks up the pace a little bit, but we still don't get to the bangers for another track after this.
Like I'm not knowledgeable on country music, but this feels like old country music.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, modern country is in such a strange place.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
This is sick.
I love this flow.
Yeah.
Calling Rudolph a beautiful doe is awesome.
And like Rudolph get hit by a car, I guess. Yeah.
Lightning McQueen, black. The idea is drunk Lightning McQueen hit Rudolph.
That's like deep.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, this album is not that serious.
No.
Like y'all
he's
are taking.
He's a poet laureate at the end of the day.
Poet laureate for real. Like,
At the end of the day, this is the song. All due respect, but this is a song a 5-year-old would write.
Exactly. Exactly.
But it sounds great.
And don't worry,
It's
he
hilarious.
uses the word jerk again on here.
Yeah.
It's just a jerk who flirts with the clergy
That's
nurse
a
until
bar.
it burns.
That's a bar.
It flows so well too. I wouldn't be in the seminary if I could be with you.
Yeah. He does go into Catholicism.
Yeah.
He must be Catholic.
He must, or at least grew up Catholic
Yeah.
to some degree. He does, in one of these articles that I had pulled up, he touches on religion a little bit. Mainly in regards to Phil Jackson, the coach of the Lakers.
Okay.
You can find that real
Cool.
quick.
I was just going to shout out another weird songwriter who I love a lot.
Yeah.
Dan Behar,
Oh, yeah.
Destroyer, is always singing about the clergy, Catholic shit. But he's maybe more, I don't know, same vibe. to
Yeah,
some
I don't.
degree.
I feel like
He's more abstract, maybe.
Yeah, I think so too.
What is he saying about Phil Jackson?
Yeah, so basically the interviewer asks him, have you ever read the essay The Heresy of Zone Defense? MJ says no, who wrote it? This guy, Dave Hickey. I think you'll just get a kick out of it because it's all about art and basketball and how those two interact.
This guy, Dave Hickey.
It's all about art and basketball and how those two interact. MJ said, I was really inspired by Phil Jackson's book, Sacred Hoops. How so? His life philosophy was kind of interesting. He's Buddhist, and I'm not. But it was cool as far as team building stuff goes and with playing with a band. Like the way he used some of those techniques to wrangle in the egos of some of the most dominant basketball players of all time. So I started doing breathing exercises with the band before the show. It's a great book. And then they said, funny. What's the equivalent of the triangle offense for a band? MJ said, I guess that would be improv. So...
Okay. Yeah.
Just some basketball to
I never
music
read
comparisons.
Sacred Hoops, but I do think that would be a great MJ song or album name.
Sacred Hoops.
That'd be so sick.
That'd be awesome. Yeah. Yeah, he's already got a song called Basketball 2.
Yeah.
He's already got that line about I bought fake Jordans. They weren't even shoes. But yeah, I guess I read it was a conscious effort from him to deviate from the sports talk on this album, because he got his last album, that was a lot of the discussion around it was people were calling him like a sports songwriter. Which, like, what?
That's a classic thing people get.
Was
that on Boat Songs?
Boat Songs,
much of a sports
There's like a bunch of sports references on there.
Yeah.
And this album is completely absent from them.
Sport heavy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it is funny because I think
Fair
me
enough.
and many others assumed Manning Fireworks would somehow be about like Peyton
Mannings.
Yeah. But those are the first 3 tracks.
Yeah.
And I feel like those are kind of one section of the album.
Sure.
And then you get into the banger.
Yeah.
That is Wristwatch.
Yeah, maybe the hit?
I think it's the hit.
Yeah,
it's the hit. Mostly because of the Himbo Dome. Here's Wristwatch.
That's hard.
Fucking bangs, though.
Just like the open hi-hat.
Funny face.
It's good.
You say I've got a funny face. It makes me money. He just says sentences that feel like they should continue and they just don't.
Yeah.
Makes me money.
Yeah, that's funny.
I wasted my life.
I kind of want to send this to my dad, but I don't know if he'd be fully in.
I got a beach home up in Buffalo and a wristwatch. The cell phone. Fuck yeah.
Okay. He's taking on the modern world.
That's what I love about this song. This is such like a modern song.
Yeah.
With such a not modern
just like
instrumental.
An anti this is what the world is.
But
isn't that crazy?
Talks about it in such a strange way.
Yeah.
Like he's referring to an Apple Watch here.
Yeah.
A wristwatch that's a compass and a cell phone. Like that's a great description of what an Apple Watch is. I also will say, and then the next line is it's a wristwatch that tells me you're all alone. Like possibly referring to like he's like looking at her location. Like it's so funny to me. It's also not lost on me that an Apple Watch, like one of the most popular features is it tracks your heart rate.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's
not lost on me.
It's not lost on me, MJ. Just so you know that like it's like a wristwatch that like tells me like I'm in love. Like it looks at my heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wow. Or you're just on like you're just scrolling Instagram and it's telling you that you're all alone.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I just love. So you say I've wasted my life away. Well, I got a beach home up in Buffalo.
Well, can anyone fact check whether there are even beach homes?
I actually did. I did look it up.
I don't
Buffalo,
know if there's beach up there.
There is. There's Lake Erie is right there.
Okay.
I actually already did this search on my own, but here's a quick photo of a Buffalo beach home for our viewers at home. Looks actually kind of awesome.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go ahead and assume that one's
also,
MJ's.
Another MJ album name, Buffalo Beach Home.
Buffalo Beach Home. Like, that slaps. You think he fucks with Beach
amazing.
House?
Yeah. That's
listening to
where
Beach
my
House
mind
here.
went immediately.
I listen to Beach House in Buffalo.
Baltimore
band is awesome, though.
You think alternate podcast name, the Himbo Dome?
It's pretty good. Just a strange flow.
Yeah.
And I'd still take your
Yeah.
pretty face.
Those just kind of strange moments are my favorite.
Docked at the Himbo Dome. And a wristwatch that's a pocket knife.
It's the line of the year.
Megaphone.
It really has taken the world by storm a little bit. A certain part of the world.
Is there a genius annotation for Himbo Dome?
Yeah, let's break this down. Himbo Dome is a not real term.
I mean, this is yeah,
Have you ever been called a himbo?
potentially.
I've once or twice.
You've called me that.
I don't know if I've called you that.
Oh, you've been called that.
I've been called a himbo in my life. For those who don't know, it's basically a male bimbo, but it's like a compliment.
Kinda.
Kind of a compliment. It's like you're dumb but nice. I think
it's you're dumb but hot.
I think you're hot, but I think you're like respectful of women.
Sure.
Like a himbo is someone who's
okay.
They're not like they're dumb, they're hot, but they're really nice to women. Like they're not like a creep.
The big three.
It's like hot, dumb, really nice to women.
The Daft Hunks.
The Daft Hunks, baby. Slide in.
I was thinking about this before. I was like, I really hope we get into this because I'm wondering what that is. But
yeah,
my first thought was like the gym.
Yeah, so I mean, genius. This was my understanding.
Yeah,
it's a reference on the word hippodrome.
I don't know about that.
Which I believe just means like an event. Yeah, it's a term sometimes used for public entertainment venues of various types.
But that's not what he's saying. It's dome.
And so it could be.
Okay, well maybe it's just like where all the boat owners, they're all himbos.
I mean, it's a play on all of these, I guess.
Smart.
Hippodome, I
It's
guess,
smart,
is also
okay.
a term.
All good.
According to Urban Dictionary.
I mean, some things you don't have to explain. It's
Yeah.
really evocative.
I think that's what it is. I think it's like just a large place. It's like a hippodome.
Yeah.
Like a maybe it's a reference on I don't even know. I think Fairly Odd Parents. There's the Doug Dimmadome, something like that. For people who know,
I think it was just like he's using social media like language.
Yeah.
To talk about being anti-technology. It's interesting.
Exactly.
It's interesting.
Oh, so you think I've wasted my life? Well, I've got a houseboat docked at the Himbo Dome. And a wristwatch.
It sounds like a video game. Like it sounds like a place in a video game.
It's so awesome, though.
Yeah, I mean.
And honestly, I even like the line after it a little bit more because I've got a wristwatch that's a pocket knife and a megaphone. Because an Apple Watch,
it's like, yeah, what are you talking about?
it doesn't do either of those things. Like now we've gone a little too far.
Yeah.
But in a sense, it kind of does.
It can cut through your heart.
Like, yeah, you can weaponize it.
And you can record a voice memo.
Yeah. Or you can post on Twitter.
Yeah, and your
that's
megaphone.
kind of a megaphone.
Whoa,
Yeah,
that's
like-
smart. That's smart.
Like
You can have an audience.
it's all the things
For
that
sure.
technology is. Like, yeah, it's just a wristwatch. It's also a pocket knife. You can
also
kill
listen,
someone
You can
with.
listen to MJ Lenderman on your
And I've
iPhone.
got a wristwatch to listen to MJ on.
we're doing a meetup at the Himbo Dome.
Yeah, I'll see you guys there.
Yeah.
Himbo Dome, Asheville. But
Beautiful.
then the last minute of this song kind of cuts deep, where he just repeats, "And a wristwatch that tells me I'm on my own."
Yeah. It's just like no one's texting you.
Exactly. just keep checking it.
Yeah.
Nothing. Just your heartbeat. This is when I finally got into the album. This just rips.
Yeah.
I need
like my dad would fuck with this.
Send it to your dad,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Send your dad MJ Lenderman, man. This goes out to all y'all. Send your dad MJ Lenderman.
Send your dad MJ.
The Daft Punk's call to action. Send your dad MJ Lenderman.
Reconnect. Call your mom and send your dad
MJ
MJ.
Lenderman.
No comment.
Yeah, don't. Just
Yeah,
let him
yeah.
listen. He'll like it. He's going to ask you what a himbo dome is.
Yeah.
Be ready to explain that.
This is the new Neil, man.
Yeah, this is the new Neil Young, man.
Pretty cool.
All right. Good shit.
Yeah, it gets heavier on that.
And then it continues straight into this next song. We get She's Leaving You.
I like this one.
This is maybe my favorite. I've got a few
Yeah,
favorites.
the video for this is so good.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Oh,
You want to watch?
throw it on.
Sure.
And I think the top comment is like, I'm a 50-year-old guy and I'm gonna become a lenderhead.
Shut the fuck
I
up.
swear to God.
Oh God.
It might yeah, yeah, exactly.
I heard that MJ Lenderman shows are filled with a ton of middle-aged guys. I'm a middle-aged guy and I want to follow MJ around the country. I'm a lenderhead.
How did I remember that? That's
Wow.
funny. I just want to shout out. We can cut this out.
This other comment says ill-timed with my new divorce in terms of subject matter, but I'm here for. It's 1994 again. Thank God. What are you gonna say?
No, we can cut it out. I was gonna shout out our friend from the band Bug Bath. If you like this, check it out.
Check out Bug Bath.
Yeah.
Sure. Leave it in. Here's She's Leaving You music video. MJ Lenderman, only 6K subs on YouTube. Run that up.
We're coming for you, MJ.
Literally. This is a Bobby Berry's talent show.
Hello! We have one final act for your Bobby Berry's talent show. Remember to come visit Bobby Berry's used Buicks on the corner of
Use Buicks. Is what
Fuck yeah.
Bobby Berry sells.
Use books.
that. Please enjoy the song by MJ Lenderman.
You can put your clothes back on. She's leaving you. Fuck yeah.
The crowd is just like dead.
Not into it.
He just like he gives nothing too. I mean, it's just like
Just so stone faced.
yeah.
Ferrari. And sing the... This is a great divorce song. Like a 10 out of 10 divorce song. Clapton is the second coming. Yeah.
Love Clapton,
Cream.
man.
It falls apart. We all got work to do. Tucker can attest. I just
beautiful.
came home a couple days in a
Yeah,
row
yeah.
just singing that. It gets dark. Yeah, we've all got work to do.
It's like, oh shit. I was about to make such a good point.
Did you have anything specific you wanted to say before we left, or?
Something. I don't know. She's leaving you, but we got work to do. Like we can't think about it too much.
Yeah, I mean, like it gets dark, but like we all got
we
work
all
to
have
do.
shit to do.
We all got shit we gotta do.
We got podcasts to record.
Literally. I just want to give a quick shout
Some
out
songs to write.
to not my guy, MJ Melendez. Just hit a 3-run homer in Game 1 of the ALDS.
MJ's just homered.
MJ Melenderman just hit a home run for the Kansas City Royals. So
Is that American enough for you?
keep that in mind. Yeah, America's pastime. Lots of talent has been showcased at this talent show, man. Really good stuff.
I gotta get a used Buick.
He really is giving nothing in this music video.
And the best way, yeah. It's just like, yeah.
It's beautiful at night. Yes, it is.
I love this. The keys.
That's like some of my favorite moments on the song. It's just weird instrumentation in the background of song. Like, just adds such a vibe.
People with their eyes closed in the cloud.
Before this podcast, that's how Tucker felt about MJ Lenderman.
I don't care.
I've heard better music come out of a dog's ass. That's what it said on
This
this.
is such a southern like indie crowd. That's funny. I assume.
Falls apart. We all got work to do.
Divorce. It's such a
So tough, man.
well, it's just such a like to me it's like a portrait of like an old guy that loves classic rock.
Yeah.
And she's leaving.
Thinks that Clapton is
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
second
It's like,
coming.
bro, she's leaving you. Like,
She's
you're
leaving
kind
you,
of a fucking, like you're, I don't know.
You're like a loser. You don't realize
You're
that.
kind of a loser. But like, I mean, not to get too personal with, but isn't he like, is he still with?
He's still with Carly from
Yeah,
Wednesday.
yeah.
That's actually her right there.
Yeah, so it's not autobiographical.
No, but I'm sure. Hey,
Hey,
I'm sure they've had their troubles, man. Yo, I'm sure Jake and Carly have had their troubles, man.
that's delicious. Yeah,
The song starts ripping.
yeah. Great video.
It is awesome. That's actually Chapel Roan.
Oh, this is my Midwestern princess.
MJ Lenderman is our Midwestern princess.
Our Southern princess.
Our Southern
I know.
princess. This part.
Look at his face. Like he's just he's not moving his
He
mouth.
does not give a fuck. Bro, it gets dark, man.
Yeah.
It gets
Oh, the crowd. He turned the crowd.
Oh, God. Work. I mean, if I was at a talent show and they played She's
yeah.
Leaving You,
Yeah.
this is when I would be into it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, this rips. I have to admit it.
Yeah.
Oh, the guitar rip.
Yeah. It's potentially, I guess, the most earnest or something, or the most like.
I mean, it kind of, like you said, is
straightforward.
kind of based on like a character for sure.
But the chorus is not about Lightning McQueen. It's about
It's about
something heavier.
something like legitimate.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that's Carly from Wednesday.
Charlie singing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got the chapel feature.
Yeah. No, I mean when Chapel Road and MJ Lenderman collab, dude. Did you see the Brat billboard? It said MJ Lenderman backwards.
Did it?
Yeah.
One of them just says Wednesday.
Wednesday. People think it's like the day the album's dropping.
No.
Nope. All right, Garrett Cole got out of the top of the fourth.
Ah, yeah.
Let's go. Clap it
Nice.
up. Yeah, She's Leaving You bangs though.
Great track.
That one is, yeah, like you said, kind of more straightforward, like kind of more coherent to some degree.
accessible.
And then also
Yeah.
just absolutely fucking rips. Like
Yeah.
that's a Pavement song.
No,
but, like,
that's beautiful. Beautiful
less
indie
weird.
rock song.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah.
She's Leaving You, man.
No, his instrumentation or arrangement, like it sounds beautiful.
So well put together.
Yeah.
So well put
Sounds like
together.
a real band.
MJ Linder. It's the wind, man.
It's the wind.
It's the wind.
Shout out the wind.
Yeah. Can you hear the wind on that track?
Well, the thing is, you can't see them. They're just
are
they're just
making
there.
music.
Yeah.
This next one's Rip Torn. Kind of a deviation. You had Wristwatch and She's Leaving You are kind of the bangers on this thing.
I
Rip
just want-
Torn.
Yeah, I just have one more thing.
Yeah.
Wristwatch.
Brit, like Brit pop.
Hey, good shit.
I just had one more thing. I had to do.
Wrist like
Wristwatch. If you know, you know.
Yep.
That's the
Um,
He's actually on the A.G. Cook remix.
Yeah, I mean
album.
my music listening recently has just been Manning Fireworks and Britpop. So
I know.
and not the genre, the album.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exclusively
Not
what
the
I've been
genre
listening to.
Manning Fireworks.
Yeah, I posted it on our Instagram, but I'll put it on the screen again. But I just took a screenshot of like
Yeah.
it was my like songs, but it was like the 4 most depressing song titles in a row. It was like Heartache by A.G. Cook, She's Leaving You by MJ Lenderman, Rip Torn,
Yeah.
and like another depressing
How,
ass.
how were you feeling that day?
Honestly, not that bad.
It was just funny.
It was just funny.
It was a
But
funny, it was a great story. Just no context.
No
Just 4
context.
songs.
MJ and AG.
Yeah.
Here's Rip Torn. I love this one actually. We're back to the twang, baby.
God, I miss when music sounded like this. Like all this new shit. Like,
It's just like, why do you guys think you need a computer to make
like these
music?
real instruments.
This is real.
Call you Rip Torn.
It's like your Hello Shark.
Yeah, true. Shout out.
The way you got
It's an interesting line. Guess I'll call you Rip Torn the way you got tore up.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that sexual?
don't
Is that? I will say notably, MJ Lenderman not very horny. I feel like that's one thing about him.
Come in the bathtub.
Okay, that's true. Yeah, that's true. That's
But that's as far as he goes.
yeah. I feel like there's not many sex bars on here.
Yeah.
This one's insane.
Look.
You need to drink some water. It'll kill the need to puke.
This one's.
You need to learn how to behave in groups.
That's true.
So
That's
awesome.
real. You drink some water, kill the need to puke. You need to learn how to
You need to
behave
learn
in
how to
groups.
behave in groups.
Like,
Like,
you just don't. You don't do it well.
that's just such
You're
a.
such a weirdo. That's really funny.
You need to learn how to behave. He just hits it so hard too.
Yeah.
Behave in groups.
Actually, yeah. We don't have to talk about this right now, but I had a good discussion about the sex bars.
Yeah.
I had a really good discussion recently with someone about how there's music about, or there's artists that talk about sex. There's like a quadrant.
Artists who have sex
Right,
versus
exactly. Artists who, and then I generally think artists who don't talk about sex
Are having
having
sex, probably. Yeah, so I mean,
that's the theory,
that's
you know.
the theory. So like, if that's the thing,
You got-
where does the dare fall and where does MJ Lenderman fall? That's
you got the dare and Chapel Roan over here.
where they
Don't fuck.
don't fuck,
I-
but
I-
talk about.
that's the
sex
theory,
a
that's
lot.
the theory.
I got you.
But then you got like MJ.
MJ Lenderman.
Yeah,
fucks
right.
for
Exactly.
Sure.
And like, I don't know. That's the theory. We'll do a video on that.
We'll get it. We'll get to it. Yeah, let us know.
Sorry.
Let us know if you have any like where you would place your favorite artist on
Yeah.
the spectrum.
Yeah. It's pretty scientific. I think it works.
This guy fucks, dude.
this like instrumental break.
It's kind of awesome. It's undoubtedly awesome.
Yeah.
And then there's movies.
Wow.
True. There's men
And then there's
and there's
movies.
movies.
There's men in black.
I just know he was so happy when he wrote that.
And then
line.
there's men and men in black. It's milkshakes and there's smoothies.
Yeah.
That's maybe my favorite line on here.
You always lose me when you talk like that.
He's like, it's so funny because he wrote that.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
he
It's
acts
also like it's like what? Like I'm just saying like there's milkshakes and smoothies.
I think it's like there's things that are similar, but at the end of the day, they're quite different.
I
That's
see.
my read of it. It's like there's milkshakes and there's smoothies,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah.
they may seem similar. They're made similar ways, but
You lose when you talk
yeah.
like that.
Sorry,
Yeah.
dude, my bad.
If you tap on the glass, the sharks might look at you.
Damned if they don't, and they're damned if they do.
That's great. That's great. You just
So
know
no-
he was at an aquarium when he wrote that down.
Yeah. No matter what you do, it's gonna suck. That's what he's saying there.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
it's a tragic comedy, if you
Yeah.
will.
Tragicomic. Wow. Yeah.
I love this. Is that a fiddle in the mix? Like,
Yeah. I don't know. Pretty beautiful.
yeah, I fuck with this one. Of the slow songs, I would say this is probably
Yeah.
my favorite. Just because it leans so much into like the country
Yeah. I
vibe.
mean, does it say who's playing the like strings on
I'll
this?
take a look. I feel like MJ
MJ Shreds.
is doing a lot of it himself.
Cool.
I feel like feels largely self-produced, but there is no other names listed on this
writer.
No,
Yeah,
no
yeah,
other
yeah.
names listed in the credits on Genius. Not to say that there isn't other people involved.
MJ
but
ripping the fiddle. Pretty fun.
famously, I saw Wednesday with an ear infection. Great time.
You already had an ear
I
infection.
came in with an existing ear infection. I already had tickets to the show.
I just remember you saying like it was so loud.
No, I did not have a great time, honestly, and it was not their fault.
Well,
There was a whole bunch of drama at this show, but
we're with Wednesday.
we stand with Wednesday. Basically, they had to kick someone out of the venue because they were being a dick, and the guy was being a dick.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't blame her. You want to, honestly, dude, like, you just don't even know the shape I'm in. This was the one that got me into the
Yeah.
into the album, honestly.
Great beat.
Great beat. We, of course, after this, we'll play the Bell and Sebastian,
Yeah.
State I'm
Thank you,
in.
thank you.
Yeah. Kind of has,
That's another like hella shark beat.
yeah, I was
too.
going to say twee vibes.
Yeah.
on here. It's kind of different from everything else we've heard so far.
Some say
I'm telling you, I think I'm MJ Lenderman.
I think you are.
the distance grows the heart, but I know
I love this line.
sometimes we just drift apart.
Some say
Yeah.
distance grows the heart, but I know we just tripped
Everybody's
apart.
walking
That's just good.
into
That's just great.
leaving Noah's Ark.
All right.
This is my favorite line on the whole album, actually.
Yeah.
It's a Sunday
At the water park. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, MJ.
He could have just called the song Sunday,
at the water park. I'm positive. I just like
That's good. That's
that.
good.
This verse is so great because it's like a
Mhm.
very serious line of like he's making like a comment here. Like some say that distance grows the heart, but in my opinion,
We just drift apart.
like when
yeah.
the distance isn't good for us.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
why would
yeah.
that be good for us? Like not
Mhm.
being together.
He loses me a little bit. Everybody's walking into his leaving Noah's
No,
Ark.
that's a great line. No, he doesn't lose you there.
Oh, I see. I get it now.
It's like
In the
'cause
Bible.
in the Bible, Noah's Ark, everyone, animals,
Leaves
you
him
got
too.
pairs of them. But he's at the water park on a Sunday without his girl. He's like, why is everyone walking in twos, man? Am I the only one here alone right now?
That's great.
It's great. And then it's...
Yeah, you convinced me.
Because he said... But I love that he says that line first. Everybody's walking in twos. And then he like gives more context about the location of where he is.
Is there
It's
a slide?
Sunday at the
Is there a slide called Noah's Ark or something?
Oh, I wish, dude. As someone... I have actually been to a North Carolina water park. Shout out Carowinds. It is half in North Carolina, half in South Carolina.
Yeah.
So you can like you ride down a slide and you'll end up in a different state.
That's pretty cool.
Cool spot. And
Check it out.
I'm telling you, the vibes there fit MJ Lenderman so
I'm
perfectly,
sure,
like
I'm sure.
indescribably perfect. It's just like it's all concrete. It's pretty gross, honestly.
Yeah.
And I was there on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Even I'm gonna rip that line again. The moment it goes from "It's a Sunday at the water park" and then one of his best electric guitar riffs come in.
Okay.
This song's just awesome for me. Just this part.
It's a Sunday at the water park.
Clapton was the second coming, man. Clapton really was the second coming.
MJ's the new Clapton.
MJ's the new Clapton.
No, that's McGee.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
I've heard people say that.
That's crazy.
Under a half-mast McDonald's flag.
That's great.
This one's just bangers.
Broken birds tumble fast past my window. You don't know.
So hard.
It's such a strange, just a strange sound. Yeah, even Daft Punk Ruben, I played this song, and he said that was a hard line. The half-mast McDonald's flag.
Yeah.
Like, that's just hard.
Even Daft Punk Ruben.
Even Daft Punk Ruben said that.
No, I mean, it makes so much sense that you like this as a diehard like Hello Shark.
Yeah,
fan.
it
Like,
adds up. And I tried to fight against it, bro. I tried so hard.
Punching holes
Yeah.
in a hotel room.
I think this is the same one he was coming in.
Yeah. In the Joker mask, punching holes.
All you had
I've been there.
was be nice.
Yeah.
Whoa, be nice.
Singing "All You Had to Do Was Be Nice."
Yeah.
I tried to find a lyric or a
Yeah.
song with those lyrics,
Yeah.
but I couldn't find anything.
Almost sounds like a car seat headrest lyric.
All
you have to do is be
had to do.
Yeah.
All you have to do is be nice. Be nice to me.
Yeah.
This is our.
Singing its lonesome duck walk.
Wow.
That like I told you, I played it for you before, and I'm like, that part sounds like a car backing up.
Yeah.
It sounds so out of place, but it just works for
No,
me.
it's noisy. Yeah. Clarinet singing its lonesome duck walk.
That part's awesome too, because then the clarinet just plays immediately after.
Yeah. Sick.
Oh, it's a lonesome duck walk if I've ever heard one.
Yeah.
I never have, but
No, it's very like Malcolmus solo.
agreed.
Yeah.
What else can you say to help a friend with a broken heart? You don't know
Love that line too. What do you mean? What else can you say to help a friend with a broken heart? You didn't say anything. All you said was clarinet
yeah, I
singing
don't
its
know.
lonesome duck walk.
I don't know what to say, man.
What else can you say? Like anything else?
I'm punching holes in the wall
Punching holes in
right
the wall.
now.
Shut the fuck up. I don't
Yeah.
I got Joker
Like,
lips on.
you don't
bro.
know the shape I'm in.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
what else
like-
can I say? Here's
yeah.
like a clarinet solo. I don't give a fuck, dude.
I mean, I just feel like maybe I don't listen to enough. I just feel like there hasn't been much new music since like Black Country New Road with like string instruments like in
No, I'm telling you, people don't want to make indie rock anymore.
No, it's
man.
true. Yeah,
They really don't.
but it's
I don't know how true that is. People, I could.
well, there's too
firsthand-
much of this electronic shit.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. No, I don't even feel that way, but
I definitely don't. But it's just I could be wrong.
I'm just trying to think of
No one-
mainstream
yeah.
indie rock albums from this year. And really, it's just like this and Vampire Weekend, which they had some strings on there, but it's a different kind of
Different kind of thing.
arrangement than like Black
This is
Country
just
Road.
it's clean. It's clean.
I mean,
very
maybe
exciting.
we have to listen to I think we should maybe react to the Jordy Creep album. Honestly.
Comment below if we should.
Comment below if we should. Maybe we'll just do it, though. Because I've heard it's insane.
Do you want to play a little bit of The State I'm In?
Yeah, yeah.
Another really clean song.
You know, Belle and Sebastian is just one guy.
What?
What the heck, dude?
It's not like 10 it's Scottish people?
Yeah, actually, I mean, it's kind of
Kind of
simultaneously 1 and like 10 guys, but it's definitely not 2.
Yeah. Talk about whispering on the
So
beat.
delicate.
Just bars.
My brother had confessed he was gay. It took the heat off me for a while.
All timer.
Yeah. I mean, similar lyrically. I didn't even think about how
I'm a piece of shit.
and how Catholic he is too.
Yeah, true.
He introduced my child bride.
To whiskey and gin.
Introduce my child bride to whiskey and gin.
Great song. I love this album so much.
It's a great one. We talked about it like 3 years
I
ago.
guess we did.
For in a
Yeah,
video,
yeah.
yeah. You want to go back to MJ?
Sure.
Let's do it. For this one, I'm gonna
You can get on your knees.
Thoughts?
I'll do it. Too.
thoughts.
Facing each other.
MJ Lenderman. I'm not staying in this position. There's no way.
Not comfortable.
Not comfortable. Manning fireworks. 2 tracks left on this thing. And this one bangs. This one bangs hard.
2, 3, 4.
Okay, I guess he is kind of horny. So I like I
Yeah,
spoke
yeah,
too
yeah,
soon
yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. He's like horny for love, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Burdened by those wet dreams of people having fun.
See? Yeah.
Brings the worst out of everyone. It really does. It really does. I love this line.
Yeah, that's good.
Not to mention a threat.
He's just spitting.
Yeah, he spits on this one.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna pause there. That
Yeah.
verse is awesome.
Beautiful verse.
Every day is a miracle. Not to mention a threat.
That's great. This is like, yeah. On vacation with your family and like everyone's acting up.
Everyone's just at their
Yeah,
worst.
and you're just thinking about people having fun.
Burdened by those wet dreams of people having fun is such like
really sick.
a great description of jealousy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like you're just not looking at Instagram, just those
Yeah.
having wet dreams of people having fun.
And you're stuck with your family.
And then I don't even know what to make of this
Travolta.
last one yet. Every day's a miracle, not to mention a threat of bees' nest
Nest
nestled in a hole in the yard of Travolta's bald head.
He loses me. Like, I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know what that means.
It might mean something.
It flows though. It
Yeah.
flows though. I think it's
when's he bald?
John Travolta. Like there's like
Pulp
rumors
Fiction?
that he
No.
was bald.
No.
It's like a
Okay,
like a
got it,
conspiracy
got it.
theory. That he was like bald his whole career and it was always
Yeah.
wigs.
Got it.
Um,
got it.
So that's
Okay.
what he's referencing.
something.
But and then honestly, like bees nest nestled is just that's hard. Like I don't know what that is necessarily.
Well, no, and sometimes bees are just nestled in like some random hole.
Yeah, and that's all. There's always a threat of that. You
Yeah.
never know. Now my next question, like, is it the TV static of a distant crowd or maybe just the breeze? Let's see what MJ Lenderman thinks. Sorry.
Static of a distant crowd, or maybe just the breeze.
I like the melody on this.
Yeah, I do too.
You find me on my knees.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
this one's heavy.
Yeah.
Classic rock. Send this to your dad.
Hey, just thinking of your thoughts.
Thinking of you, pops. You think Travolta was bald?
Yeah.
In the dark, I
Consider my arc.
Oh, I was hoping it was like ARC
I think it is.
Okay. Yeah. It's what's my arc? Like.
I think that's what it is for sure.
What's my character arc?
Because burdened by those nightmares, so you may find me awake. In the dark, I consider my arc.
That's great.
That's
That's
awesome.
great.
Like, just considering like my life.
Yeah.
From like an omniscient point of view. Yeah.
What stage am I in?
Whatever the state I'm in is not good, but.
And I'm speaking in tongues. Those hiccups don't quit. I had a thought, but I forgot. Burning bridge.
Quiet hiss of a midnight piss, or river turned to creek. The way he sings that is so great.
Find me on my knees. Oh, wherever you find me, you'll find me on my knees.
Yeah, it's just an interesting because
Yeah.
on my knees could mean a lot of things.
It's true.
As he rips it up here, like you'll find him either praying to God for help,
Yeah. Or
maybe
just like
perhaps in a sex act. Maybe is why he's on his
Potentially.
knees.
anywhere, like no matter
where you find me, or you'll find me just like begging for solitude.
That's
like
what I feel.
Not even from God or in prayer, just
for something.
just
like,
something, just begging.
Yeah.
This one hits though. It's just like about
Yeah, it's
staying
good.
up at night and thinking. I can't relate to anything. Birds all scream. It's time to go to sleep.
That's great. Anthemic.
It is.
That was MJ Lenderman. This is KROC Country.
Country radio. That was on my knees.
On my knees. Got Wallen next.
No, you know what I got next?
I'm sorry.
We got Smog next.
You got
Song.
Smog next.
We got Smog next. This is Held.
That was The State I'm In by Bell and Sebastian.
Before that, you heard The State I'm In by Bell and Sebastian and On My Knees by MJ Lenderman.
It's off Knock Knock.
This is off Knock Knock. Smog. Held. It just reminds me of this song, so I'm going to play a second of it. I don't know why particularly. Just like kind of a hard-ass song, and I wanted to play another Smog song.
This album cover is so legendary.
It really is. So 90s.
No, I hear you.
Like, I feel like this just goes similarly hard to this one. Just reminds me, kind of
It's a darker
instrumentally,
track, yeah.
vibe-wise, because the rest of because generally Smog makes like alt country that is more similar to like the first couple tracks on here, but hey, he cooks too.
Yeah.
We're showing the kids some
90s.
some tunes,
Some
yeah.
90s shit.
Showing the kids some 90s shit. We only got one more left. Honestly, like
Bark at the Moon.
yeah, we can
Just let this thing rip.
we can kind of just let it play in the background while we do some other stuff, I think.
You get some others.
Just because the last 7 minutes of this is like just ambient dissonant guitars, and it's cool. It sounds good.
We could go man some fireworks.
Yeah, we could man some fireworks. I wanted to get like a full scope of MJ Lenderman, and maybe I'll edit this to the beginning, honestly, is that I wanted to kind of like look at some tweets, look at some reviews, look at some articles, like what is the MJ Lenderman hype?
What's the word on the street?
What's the word on the street? And let's try and get it.
Okay.
Let's try and understand it.
Well, we can do that really quick.
Well, here's Bark at the Moon.
Okay.
Let's listen to the first 3 minutes of this, and then we'll kind of just let it bang. I love this though. It's almost giving like theme song music, like TV show theme song.
Yeah.
All the characters are coming across.
Yeah.
It's the divorced dad from She's Leaving You. It's Lightning McQueen, drunk as fuck.
Yeah.
There's the guy who has his boat at the Himbo Dome. My sense
This is the
of
fucking
humor.
theme song.
It's the fucking theme song.
I've lost my
Driving range. This song he's 25, bro. He sings like he's 50.
I've lost my driving range. Like, what?
I think he was like, I can't drive as far.
Yeah,
man.
wow.
Like, I
Or
guess,
like-
or like golf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said it takes
Oh, that's a great line too.
Yeah.
I could really use your 2 cents, babe. I could really use the change. Like, it's a stupid play on words, but it's
smart.
It's great.
Yeah.
And starting a song with "I've lost my sense of humor." When you're MJ Lenderman,
I was picturing like some like 50-year-old guy that made like a bad investment in a driving range.
Lost
He's
my
like,
sense of humor.
I lost my driving range.
Lost
I'm
my driving range. Yeah, I used
Like,
to have one in my
the
backyard.
bank like came from my driving range.
They foreclosed it, man. Yeah.
So deep.
No, the way
that's
he
great.
sings on the song, it also fits perfectly with like the whole thesis of the whole album. Was him kind of coming into this like, I'm gonna be a little more sincere. I'm not gonna be writing as many sports lines or jokes. They're still there, but
Yeah.
But then he comes on this track, he's like, I've lost my sense
I
of
mean,
humor.
that's like a heavy line. Like if it's like, I feel like I'm grown up. Like I'm
not funny.
I can't.
I can't be funny
like
anymore.
A Lucy Dacus song.
Yeah, I don't want to be
I
funny
don't wanna be
anymore.
funny anymore.
Yeah,
Is
shout
that
out.
Dacus?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Is that Dacus? Believes that Dacus is the second coming.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Here's the next verse.
You said it takes finesse. Don't move to New York City, babe. It's gonna change the way you dress.
So fire.
Yeah.
It's gonna change the way you dress.
I feel like he dresses like a Brooklyn.
No, that's the funny
Boy.
thing. And also, like, thinking about, she also kind of
Yeah,
dresses
yeah.
like she's a Brooklyn girl.
But I guess there's a southern twist to it.
Yeah. I do regret never getting, the old school Wednesday merch was so sick. They were all one of one.
Yeah.
And they were like kind of expensive. I
Yeah,
never
yeah.
copped, but.
And then he just says SOS. Bark at the moon.
Yeah.
Man.
Took off on a bender.
Yeah.
You took off on a jet.
This one he just gets so real.
Yeah.
You're in on my bit. You're sick of the shit. Well, what did you expect?
You're in on my bit. You're sick of the shtick.
Yeah.
I've never seen the Mona Lisa. I've never really left my room.
Yeah.
I've been up too late with Guitar Hero playing Bark at the Moon.
Do you know that one? Or
Is that-
it's an Ozzy Osbourne.
Are you serious?
Album, yeah.
Bark at the moon?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So awesome.
Is that on Guitar Hero?
Must be.
Crazy Train, maybe?
I think he's playing Bark at the Moon.
Okay.
I think it's a song on there
Oh,
as
it's a
well.
song,
Yeah,
okay.
it's also the name of an album. I know
That's
that
funny.
for sure. But
Ozzy Osbourne is a funny person to reference. In
Yeah,
this-
it's great.
on this album. That's
and then
good.
he howls too. It's so awesome. And the rest of this, he kind of just rips it up for the next 7 minutes. So we can kind of maybe do some other stuff, but
Yeah.
I love that verse. I've never seen the Mona Lisa. I've
Yeah.
never really left my room. I've been up too late with Guitar Hero
Yeah.
playing Bark at the Moon. Ow.
That's good. That's good. Yeah.
It's just
I
real
do
as
feel
hell.
like, yeah, it sounds like such a country. I never seen the
The
Mona
Mona
Lisa. I never. But then he makes it more sad
modern,
boy.
yeah,
I never left
exactly.
my room.
I do. This was the first song I listened to this morning when I woke up. Weird vibe.
It's kind of nice. A little bit.
Yes.
I do love. Well, I took off on a bender. You took off on a jet.
That's
great.
hard. That's hard.
It's like basketball shoes.
Close it out, MJ.
I'm doing the whammy.
Oh, bro's mixing.
Sorry, guys. Yeah. It's probably a good time to read some memes. MJ was the second coming.
MJ Lenderman was coming in showers. Cool. So yeah, let's take a look at some.
Whoa.
What's going on? Am I getting converted to an MJ Lenderman stan?
The MJ Lenderman cult.
Yeah, so I just went to. We're a little late to this, obviously, but I just jumped on Twitter, on X.
Yeah, just typed in MJ Lenderman.
Just typed in MJ Lenderman. Some people talking about expensive MJ. Lenderman tweets someone
Tickets.
trying to get tickets. Sorry, thank you. Expensive MJ Lenderman tickets.
Yeah.
We got someone trying to get MJ Lenderman played at the bar.
Got it.
That's gonna
Some
be
MJ footwork stuff.
yeah. That's gonna be Chicago Oomps who's going to MJ Lenderman. I thought where's like the viral ones? Oh, here we go. This is a great one.
Yeah.
MJ Lenderman is the Neil Young of Alex G's.
It's pretty good.
Just a great
Yeah.
tweet. What else we
Wait,
got
what was
here?
that?
This is an Airbuds screenshot.
Oh, okay.
You will never see me turn off MJ Lenderman.
Yeah.
But this is just like a good, like, people are standing MJ
Yeah,
Lenderman.
yeah.
It's
They're
such
comparing him to Minecraft streamer.
I don't even know
I
what
don't
that
know.
means. Every time I start to explain why I like MJ Lenderman, I feel like I'm just explaining what music is and what songs are.
That's pretty straightforward. That's funny.
Like, this has 600 likes. I actually like MJ Lenderman more than Wednesday.
It's just Tim Heidecker.
Absurd.
I have one meme. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
It's from Insanely Rejected. It's Neil Young's Beach. What is the Beach album? I don't remember.
It's,
Songs Up for the Beach or something.
God, yo, what is it called? I think it's just called On the Beach.
Yeah, you're right. It is.
Yeah.
But it says MJ Lenderman, and it's got like a Tesla NPR Topo Chico and a Yeti cooler. It just says MJ Lenderman.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Similar meme, actually, right here.
Okay.
MJ Lenderman on The Tonight Show. It's just a Ferrari at like a trailer park.
That's pretty funny.
It's pretty awesome. How I look talking about MJ Lenderman.
Beer guy.
Yeah, people complaining about how expensive. Oh my god, I forgot Fantano gave this a light 3.
He was a light 3.
He gave this a light 3. Yeah.
That's funny. I was just about to say Philip Beermore Hoffman.
Philip Beermore Hoffman.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Sorry.
This is crazy. When the group chat's going band for band on MJ Lenderman scrobbles. That's insane.
These are like pretty. There's not many likes on these. Like, these are deep.
This one has 2,000 likes,
Okay.
and it's like such a niche joke. Why does MJ Lenderman look like he's about to play Jeff Rosenstock in the Bomb the Music Industry biopic?
That's really funny, actually.
I want someone to look at me the way MJ
Yeah.
Lenderman looks at Shaq. I mean,
that's a great image.
that's just
You
an
posted
incredible
that on the
image.
story. Saying the Daft Punks. I think that is our vibe. I'm fedora. I'm like
You're fedora. You're
Shaq in a
in a-
painter cap. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't. What is that's like one of those French hats, like a
I was gonna say a beignet, but that's
beret.
like beret.
Yeah.
Yep.
Think that Shaq is the second coming. Yeah, that's
pretty
all
good
I got
stuff.
on.
No, it really is.
This person said,
an ambient outro.
"Women are unfazed by Fantano's MJ Lenderman score because we're used to bald men disputing our tastes." So,
Yeah, MJ's a late 3.
yeah, this is kind of a light 3. Sweat Tour Thursday, MJ Lenderman Friday. Like, that's just crazy. Yeah, that's probably enough
Yeah.
Twitter. We got
No, it's interesting. It's kind of how we felt with the Dare too. Like, it's like someone like a weirdo kind of niche character becoming
just
more
kind of
mainstream.
blowing up,
Yeah,
out of
yeah.
nowhere.
It is interesting.
And then I was gonna hit rate your music real quick, see if there's any. I actually had one.
I did not know he gave it a light 3.
No,
That's
it's crazy. It's crazy. I got one review that I think.
Brutal. Like, he gives.
I know. I'm gonna have to go watch that. I
Yeah.
haven't. This is
Fantano's jealous.
Here's a quick review of Manning Fireworks from someone. I'll throw it on the screen, give him credit. It says, "Dad, why is the McDonald's flag at half-mast today?" "Well, son, it's in honor of the houseboat that sank at the
Yeah,
Himbo
yeah.
Dome last year.
Yeah.
It's in memory of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, who was mowed down by Lightning McQueen in a terrible accident one Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
It's to remind us that perfect little babies can grow up to be jerks." "Who's that, Dad?" "That's MJ Lenderman,
Yeah.
playing his 4th album, Manning Fireworks. It's about loneliness and lapsed Catholics and the
Yeah.
paradoxes of contemporary masculinity
Yeah.
and lots of other things we'll talk about when you're older." "Hey, Dad, what's that sound?" "That's the fiddle, son, sighing against the heavy wind on Manning Fireworks. And there's the pedal steel, winding its yawn through the windows of a Buffalo beach house on Wristwatch. And if you listen closely on You Don't Know the Shape I'm In, you can hear the clarinet singing its lonesome duck walk. Hell yeah, Dad. Hell yeah, son." MJ Lenderman.
Great album. Yeah,
He's just.
pretty interesting
I'm.
character, pretty interesting lyrics,
Are you convinced?
beautiful music.
Are you part of the hive?
I think so.
I think so too.
It's a light 3.
I would give it maybe like a light 3 out of 10. But,
That's pretty. No, I
that's
think I'm
crazy.
excited to see what he does next.
I am as well. I think it'll be a little
I think-
bit.
Yeah.
I get it. I think I
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
I get why people
Well,
are so into this.
It's accessible, but like
But
anyone
still
can listen to it. But there's a tinge of like weirdness and like.
and it is the kind of album where the more you listen to
Yeah.
it, the more it feels like you're in.
Right.
It's the kind of thing where
'Cause
like you
it's-
start getting the in jokes,
I love-
like it
that's
starts
why
making sense to you
Lyrics
more.
are so. Yeah, good lyrics are so important. You can dive deeper and deeper.
Yeah.
And feel like I mean, it feels like he's talking to you.
Exactly. I'll see. I'll probably try and go to MJ Lenderman and SF next February. I think.
February. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Well, thanks for listening to the Daft Hunks. How are the Yankees doing?
Yankees just took the lead.
Cool.
So we're gonna go back in there and watch that.
Yep.
Let me get
That's-
a Pavement song. To
We
close
man
us
fireworks.
out.
Yeah, get grounded.
Yeah, we can go man some fireworks too.
Actually,
outside.
yeah. We'll cut that in.
We'll cut
during-
that in. We're
during
gonna
the
go.
song.
We're gonna go man some things that
Yeah, some fireworks. I gotta go, man.
I gotta
really
go.
quick.
Like I'm just at the pyre manning fireworks. You know, babies could just be jerks sometimes.
Yeah.
You could just grow up to be jerks. Here's Pavement. Good night, y'all.
Yeah. Much love.
Shout out.
Keep honking. Shout out MJ
True.
Melendez.
Fuck the Kansas City Royals.
Oh, sorry.
It's on you. Yeah.
Shout out MJ. Much love.
All right. Have a good night, y'all.